Thanks for joining me. I'm Brandon Marcello with Auburn Undercover, Auburn.247sports.com. Auburn and Georgia playing this week, as you all know. Number 12, Auburn hosting number 4, Georgia in the playoff rankings. Auburn a 2.5-point underdog at home against the number 4 Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia a great defense. They have not allowed a single rushing touchdown this season. So we're going to simulate the game as best we can, going CPU against CPU like we do every week. Of course, this is not scientifically accurate, though some games have, interestingly, been pretty close in this simulation, including the LSU simulation a few weeks back, and I believe the Ole Miss simulation was actually pretty close. Some of these I've been unable to upload to YouTube. Hopefully we could do this. I'm using a different system, so we might be able to do that. These are AP rankings, by the way, my understanding from the latest update. So here we go. I hope you guys can hear everything correctly. I cannot hear the video game audio myself, so I'm pretty much just talking into a void. But we're going to simulate this. I need to look at the weather forecast for Saturday at Jordan-Hare. Let's look at the weather. I hope everybody's having a good week. All right. Weather forecast. 10-day forecast. According to Weather Underground. Saturday, 60 degrees high. What's the temperature going to be at 2:30? It is going to be about 60 degrees. So we're going to set the temperature about 58 because it's going to drop a little bit, 59. And mostly sunny. 59 and mostly sunny. If you're in the chat, say hello. If not, hey, I'll just keep talking. But thanks for dropping in here on Twitch. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. Baby boy's a little grumpy. I don't think the wind's going to be bad. Let's look. A light breeze, 5 miles an hour. So there we go. Let's do this. Rivalry game. How's everybody doing? It's okay to say hello if you're in the chat. I see that there are 17 of you in here. Jordan-Hare is going to be packed this weekend. It's going to be packed. Should be a great atmosphere. Should be the best atmosphere yet this season, obviously. Hasn't been a lot of big games at Jordan-Hare Stadium yet this season, but boy, are there going to be some huge ones this month. Georgia and Alabama coming to town. So here we go. I could not remove Joey Gatewood from the roster, even though he's no longer on the roster for Auburn, but he is no longer on the depth chart for this game at quarterback, so he should not be available at all in this game. Hey, SK Roberts, thanks for dropping in, man.
Look up Rivalry in the dictionary, and you might as well see a picture of these two SEC schools. Today's winner will have bragging rights for a long time, folks.
It'll be a beautiful day.
This coin toss presented by Nissan. Innovation.
High temperature of about 60. It's going to probably dip lower than that, obviously, as the sun starts to set, as the game nears its end. So I'd make sure.
We'll see how these two teams play in this game as they prepare for the opening kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Bulldogs and their ground game's always been sensational. It's not always one guy, Herbie. Sometimes they've got 2 or 3 that can carry the load.
And that's what makes it so tough for this defense is you're not focusing
All
in
right.
on just one guy. You're focusing in on really an entire scheme. And because of that diversity, I think it makes it more of a challenge. And you got to be better tacklers in the open field.
Ball
And I
first.
think that's really what they've stressed.
Carry.
all
Ooh,
week,
nice
is
arm there,
tackling
but
and
Bowen
game
gets him
tackling and getting
down.
to the football.
Hard to
DeAndre
get to guys
Swift.
and make tackles in space. Swift gets 3 yards on the carry.
We're underway.
Quick
Short
strike, and he
pass.
drops it.
Remember, got 3rd down. Already dropped it. Ah, how about that? He dropped the pass. Is that Noah Igbenogany in coverage?
From their
How
own
about that?
28-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Auburn coming up to the line here. A little bit of a blitz. Offensive line holds. Overthrows the pass, and Georgia goes 3 and out to start the game.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended. Now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt.
Chance for a return here.
And down he goes.
That's Eli Stove. Eli Stove doesn't usually return punts. That should be Christian Tutt.
Now the offense gets ready to take their
All right,
first
so
crack
Auburn
at it.
takes over here at about its 40-yard line. Good field position after the 3 and out. Bo Nix and co. on the field. Bo Nix with the
Taken
keeper
down at the 38.
loses
How
2
about
yards.
the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a
If you guys have any questions about Auburn, this game coming up, I'm here to answer your questions. So
It's 2nd and 12.
jump in the Twitch
Ball on their own
chat
38.
and ask them away, man. I will answer them. Hand off to Whitlow,
Yardage on that run.
4-yard gain. So that's 3rd and long. They said 4-yard gain, right? Yeah, 4-yard gain. Oh, nice pass. Nice strike. Seth Williams.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm
15-yard
going to tell you
reception.
something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
Another
And he's tackled at about
quick strike in the middle of the
35.
field. Anthony Schwartz gets 9 yards, 2nd and 1. So you got a lot of options at this part in the field. At the 35, you're outside the red zone. You got some room to throw deep if you want to, or you can just run it for the 1st down. That's what Auburn's going to do, and he gets a little bit of daylight there, and he's down to about the 16 or 15
They
yard
go with
line.
the option and pick up the 1st down.
So Auburn's
That was a
moving.
situation where the quarterback knew he could pick up
Go
the
on
1st
pace.
down if he kept it himself. That's a good decision.
Big opening.
He might score here, and Bo Nix scores on touch. 16-yard keeper. I guess you could say it was a zone read.
He just put his eyes on that end zone and ran with
Nice
some
start
real
for the Auburn
purpose
offense
there.
and the defense, forcing a 3 and out, and the offense marches down the field for about 60-yard touchdown drive. 58 yards, I should say. 6 plays, 58 yards.
And he tacks on the extra
So Auburn with
point.
an early 7-0 lead. And Gus Malzahn with the pat on the butt. SK Roberts says, is Cord Sandberg a capable backup?
That could be demoralizing.
I'll tell you what.
7-0. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know if he's an SEC-ready quarterback. I'll just say that. JLB says, is Marlon Davidson healthy? Yes, based off everything I've heard, unless something's changed, he should be ready to go. He was dealing with a lower back injury last week before the Ole Miss game. He could have played, and they held him out,
They just need to go out there and play.
just for precautionary reasons. Ooh, whoa, almost a pick. Could have went either way. Could have been a catch or it could have been a pick. Instead, it's an
From their
incomplete
own
pass.
25-yard line. It's 2nd down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Gets it out to his receiver
So
in
he's
a
got the
hurry.
first.
And he's taken down at the 37-yard line.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Quick throw. And
All
they
right,
make the
Georgia's
stop at
finding
the
some
49.
How about the
success
big
here
throws
with
up
these
front? This line will have to continue to play like that to
routes
build
near
the
the sideline.
consistency
How's
to help
Whitlow,
this
says
offense be
JLB.
effective.
Ask JLB. Good. He's wearing a knee brace this week. I expect him to play. I expect him and DJ Williams to share the load. Second and inches coming up. Yeah, another nice pass. Nice pass here by Georgia. Georgia across the 50.
On the catch, knocked out. So the completion goes for about 5 yards and a first down.
And that's just great execution on that short pass play.
And I think it was the quick throw by the quarterback that fouled up the defense on that one. Tackle right around the 34. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
Hasn't been any pressure against the quarterback here. Georgia's offensive line doing a good job.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Against Auburn's defensive line in the digital realm. And the first down.
25.
D. Hawkeye asked, "Hey Brandon, hey D. Hawkeye. From what you've heard, how beneficial was the bye week before Georgia comes to town?" Pretty good. They got healthy. They allow coaches to get a head start preparing. You know, that's always a good thing. While meanwhile, Georgia was having to prepare for a game itself against Missouri. Georgia, of course, didn't have any problem. Missouri, they blanked them. Georgia's had 3 shutouts this season for the first time since 1981. Ooh, big hit there, but DeAndre Swift gets the first down. Georgia in the red zone. I'm interested to see what Auburn comes out with offensively Saturday against Georgia after this bye week. That's what I'm most interested in. I kind of know what to expect from the defense. I think everybody does. But I want to see what this offense does. What kind of game plan they have when they come out and play Georgia. 2nd and 10 inside the red zone here. Run play. It's going to be hit behind the line. Or actually, no, you got the yard. Third and 9. This big play. Oh, picked. Who is that? Wow. Huge play. Owen Pepo. How about that? What a pick.
Didn't look like the quarterback even
That
saw the
was a
linebacker
great
hanging
job.
in
Look
that
at
area.
that.
It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
JLB says, I've seen ex-players challenging the fans and students to cause 5 false starts to make the stadium crazy again. I believe it'd be crazy last night. I hadn't seen that. I know that some Auburn players were calling out the student section after that Ole Miss game, but I hadn't seen that this week from ex-players. That's interesting. SK says, I hope George Pickens isn't a factor. He's a guy that's been on and off this year, but man, he is super talented. As Auburn fans all know too well, I mean, he should have been Auburn Tiger and just instead on signing day
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
On the field with the players.
Tackle made at about the 49.
Man, did he play that perfectly or what?
Outside of Bo Nix in this game, keeping the ball on some zone read and some options,
exactly what he did on that
run games hasn't been there for Auburn against Georgia.
From the 49-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Thanks to 35 of you here on Twitch watching us live. I appreciate it. Pitch out to Anthony Schwartz.
He's at the 40.
Whoa, nice. Broke the tackle. He's speeding off. Gets tackled. He almost broke it for a touchdown. You know, I've mentioned to Gus Malzahn. I was like, where is the speed option with Anthony Schwartz? And not just because it works well in this simulation, but because I've seen them warm up in pregame warm-ups with a speed option with Anthony Schwartz as the pitcher before games. I saw them do it before the Oregon game when Schwartz's hand was still, you know, bandaged up and everything from surgery. I mean, wouldn't that seem to be like a good thing to do with your fastest player? Give some hesitation to the defense before potentially pitching the ball or just keeping it.
And he's stopped behind the line.
Bo Nix, -1. So Auburn going backwards after that Anthony Schwartz play.
Auburn is up by a touchdown.
Passing down here unless Auburn wants to just run it to get in better field goal range. Oh, he had him. Just overthrew him.
So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. Auburn is hoping to make this a 2-score game. He gets it up, and he's got it.
That's good. Auburn takes a 10-0 lead. They get 3 points off the turnover where it looked like Georgia was about to go in and score. Owen Papo picks off the pass, jumps in front of the route, and picks it off. Huge play.
Down for a touchback. The Tigers really came prepared to play defense.
Hey, JLB, thanks, man.
Well, so far in this game, you've got to tip your cap to the defensive coordinator. He has clearly done a very good job.
Hope you're having a good night
team ready to play
on this Wednesday night. I like to do these on Monday or Tuesdays, but some of you know I was sick Monday night and going into Tuesday, pretty bad. Oh, almost picked off again. No Igbenogany got both hands on it, just dropped it.
To be dropped.
From their own
Georgia receiver had Noah beat. Just an underthrown pass. Marlon Davidson picking. Oh, man, he collapsed that pocket pretty well. And that's a sack, Nick Coe. Oh, he fumbled.
He's taken down at the 28-yard line.
Nick Coe had the hit there. Matt scrambled for the ball.
From their
own
third and 28-yard line. It's third
down. Derek Brown with the pressure there to force the throw away. Nice defensive series for Auburn. 2 of the first 3 defensive series. Very good for Auburn. Both 3 and outs, I believe. 2 of the 3. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the chat, man. What are you up to? I'm just sitting here simulating this game, watching this game with you guys.
Tailback brought down for a loss.
Another run play, negative run play. A lot of negative run plays for Auburn outside of Bo Nix on some of these zone reads.
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Scrambling around.
That's not going to get you anything. So 3rd and 13, another 3rd and long. Auburn's offense seems to be stuck in mud here. These last 2 possessions.
Wants to go long and does.
Had a guy open, overthrew him. Who was that man? Was it Schwartz that was deep? I thought it was
Simmons,
a single digit.
Back deep to return.
So Auburn's going to punt.
Simmons fields it at the 24, and he just got stood up right there. Auburn's looking awfully impressive right now in defense, but we are in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is about as dominant a first quarter that we have seen in a long time. But let's see if they can continue to play this well throughout the rest of the ball game.
The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out.
They've been beaten soundly on both sides of the ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter.
Nice little play action there. Guy was in perfect position. Good throw.
And receiver forge a good connection. They trust each other, and even though that looked like a risky pass,
Jake Fromm,
I'm sure
7
they
of
both
14
knew that it
passing.
could work out.
I think you would take 50% passing from Georgia if you're an Auburn fan. Going to stop for a couple yards. DeAndre Swift gets 3.
On the carry.
Auburn's got 6 men in the box here, with 1 coming out, maybe 2. I just want to get to the second quarter.
That'll bring it into the first quarter of action.
So, lone touchdowns, that Bo Nix runner there, that's for like 16 yards. And Owen right there with that huge interception. And Anthony Shorts with this big gain to set up the field goal.
And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter.
Three down. Mike check 33.
Nice run up the middle.
On the run. Call it a gain of 7 yards.
Man left.
First down.
Three down. Hey, check back 33. Check back 33.
Ooh.
And he makes it out
Hit
to
almost
the 34-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Three down. Mike check 33.
Throws
See if
complete.
Auburn
He's got
stops
room to work.
stop him before he
Knocked
gets
out
the
of
first down.
bounds at the
Marker says
29-yard line.
3rd and 4.
Gain of 5 yards. Third down.
Easily got a first down there on the right side. He's going to go to the left, and he's a little short.
He made the catch, but he didn't get the first down.
Yeah,
Christian
right now,
Tuck
the way this
with the
defense
stop.
is swarming, there's
So
just no
Florida,
room for him to get upfield for the
Georgia is
first
going
down.
to
It's
attempt a
fourth
field
down.
goal here.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field
It's
goal.
about a
And they can make this a
42-yarder.
one-possession game with this kick right here. It's up, and he splits the uprights.
And he
Yeah,
gets
he
it.
got some
Rodrigo
good leg
Blankenship.
behind it, and he kicked an accurate ball right between the goalposts.
10-3, Auburn. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Auburn is up 7. Tackle outside after a nice pickup.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
So Auburn 2nd and 6. Ooh, nice little. Ooh, look at that. Nice.
He gets out to about
That's
the
why I
44-yard
love
line.
speed option. I love it. I miss teams running it. Everybody's involved. Everybody's so obsessed with these RPOs. I miss just like some option. I like mid. Yeah, I love mid-line option. Whitlow again just stopped almost immediately.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Man, I just love speed option. Oh, I love it. Nice gainer there by Whitlow.
To about the 46.
Gain of 8 on the play. That'll make it
3rd and 1. What do you call here? I get right under center and just run it.
They give to the tailback.
Instead they're going
He's
to go
pushed out of
wide
bounds at the
and go
42.
get 5 yards.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So Auburn up 10-3, 5 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second quarter, excuse me, in the first half.
Makes it out to about the 33.
Another big gain by Nix, 9 yards. He's got 54 yards on 8 carries. And
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
I throw for the end zone here. That's what I would do. So they're going to keep it on the ground. UJ Williams, 14 yards.
Auburn up 7 points.
Another option that's stuffed.
And they
Williams
hit him in
going
the
to lose
backfield.
4 yards.
Super job here by the defense of filling the gaps on the line. If you keep stringing out plays like that, you can really shut an option attack down.
Missed a block there.
It's 2nd down now and 14 to go.
I agree
On
with
the
you,
23.
Ledbetter. Auburn has got to sustain drives. In fact, I wrote that in 3 things I know, 3 things I think earlier today. And history proves it. And especially under Gus Malzahn, I should say, of Auburn's offense. Go check that out, Auburn.247sports.com. 3 things I know, 3 things I think. It's incredible how different the offense is in the wins and the losses against Georgia. There's like no middle ground among several key factors in the game, along with like winning the offense. It's not just simply like, we got to rush for this many yards. No, there's more to it for Auburn to win. So field goal attempt, Anders Carlson hits it. So Auburn stretches its lead back out to 10.
Left the game with that injury earlier. Looks like he's going to be able to get back in the secondary. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 23-yard line.
Can this defense play any better? I mean, these guys have a great tradition. They live up to the billing today. Now we're starting to see.
I agree with you. Auburn's got to have sustained drives. They've got to run the ball effectively, and that's going to be difficult against Georgia's top 5 rush defense. They have not allowed a single touchdown all season on the ground. Only team in America with that mark right now. Only team this decade to do it so far, unless, you know, of course, they allow one here in the last few games. And I know I keep hearing this argument of, well, what kind of offense does Georgia face? It's like, okay, sure, fair enough. You know, Florida's probably the best offense they've faced so far. But Auburn's offense isn't great either. So where are you trying to get at? You know? Nice pickup there. DeAndre Swift, 12 yards.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
It's like Auburn's offense just blowing people off the field. Another run play. Georgia just gashing Auburn.
Around the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
He makes it to the 45-yard line. Run right side, and they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Huge stop. Huge stop. Downhill Britt. KJ Britt. Big stop. 2 big stops in back-to-back run plays.
Here's the punt.
Maybe Gus. Ooh, fake punt. It's picked off. Wow. Was that a fake punt or just a bad snap? I wasn't looking. I was looking at the chat. Anyway, wow.
Ball on their own 35.
Maybe Gus could pull out some tricks. That's the thing. I don't think trick plays is the thing that's going to win you this type of game.
And they make the stop at the 31.
Seth Williams drops.
That is a loss of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 14.
What was that? Get much there? 4 yards. Actually seemed longer than I thought. So it was a fake. That was bad.
Pressure coming.
Run it. Ooh, he almost threw a pick. He had all that room in the middle of the field. Should have tucked it and run.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
Instead of punt coming up.
Simmons is the deep man awaiting the return.
Well, this is big for Georgia. They see if they can score. They kind of can make this a one-score game heading into halftime.
The offense will take the field, hoping for a better result than their last drive.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure and try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
Nice strike.
First and 10, ball on the 48. So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it
again, I cannot hear the audio from the game, so
when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
I think I'm gonna say it again. I've said this. I think replays is one of the worst things that have happened to college football in the last decade. It slows things down so much. It's turned college football into baseball. It's become slow and boring at times, and I'm so tired of it. And I think it gives officiating and officials like this blanket of security where if they mess up a call, they'll always be backed up by a replay to fix it for them. And it makes officiating worse, slows the game down. Nice pass break up there by Javaris Davis. It just slows everything down. I hate it. I do not like replays. I just don't.
Everything worked perfectly.
And I think it's made officiating worse.
Boy, the offense caught a break there.
Ooh, nice stop. Look at that. Daniel Thomas. Auburn did not bite. Davis. Thomas, excuse me, comes up. Nice tackle.
The safety just dominated him, made a great tackle in the backfield for a short loss.
So it's 4th and 1. Georgia's offense staying on the field. And they really want a touchdown. Unless, of course, they're just running the clock out and trying to get Auburn to come off sides. Heck, I'd run a play. I'd let the clock run down a little bit, then run.
Looks like someone got a head
Did
start.
Auburn get off sides? False start. Okay.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
Still 4th down.
I agree, Jesse. Officiating has really been bad this year. Across the board. And I'm telling you, my theory is that it's because of replays. It's allowed them to be more relaxed. That, hey, someone in the booth's got my back, they'll fix it.
And this will be a touchback. The Tigers looked almost unstoppable in that first quarter. Kirby, since then, it's not so much that way.
Yeah, they've been
so pretty even offensively totals here. Offensive totals here for Auburn and Georgia.
Needs to assert itself, and somebody needs to make a play to flip that switch to get this offense going.
So it's like Auburn's just going to want to run the clock out in the first half, if they can. As Georgia starts calling
Second down,
timeouts.
13 yards to go.
Doesn't look like that's going to
Ball
happen.
on their own 17.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Jesse. I'm not just talking about Auburn games. I'm talking about across the board. Like last weekend, getting to sit down and watch games, it's dreadful. The officiating. It really is. And I think that the replay system has something to do with that. It's allowed the officials subconsciously, perhaps, to be more relaxed and feel as if, you know, that whatever they do will always be corrected. All right, so Auburn goes in at the half up 13-3 on Georgia. Auburn with a big interception on Pat Poe earlier to save what may have been Georgia's scoring drive.
Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here completely locked in on that first half. There's no question you'd rather be up by 2 scores as opposed to being down by 2 scores. I mean, David,
that was an easy answer,
look,
yes.
I totally get that. But I think there is a mindset there that when you have that 2-score lead, you're trying to protect something. You don't want to give it up. And if you allow the other team to get close, then things can get tight on you. Can a 2-score edge sometimes be a little bit dangerous just in terms of mindset?
I think mindset, and also with coaches. A lot of times you see coaches, they get less aggressive. You know, especially on the defensive side of the football, when you get up 2 scores and you had so much success blitzing the first half and applying pressure, now you're not as comfortable leaving out guys on an island playing man-to-man and giving up big plays. Yeah. So I think you got to make sure that you continue to do what you were doing. Don't make those big mistakes, but also don't stray away from the game plan. Right now, what you've implemented has worked. Continue to do it.
That'll do it here in the studio at halftime. We'll try to see if Pollack can bring a little energy in the second half. Got a lot of games to watch, including yours. Brad and Kirk ready for the second half.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. Here's the give. Good outside run there.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second half underway. You know, I was thinking about this. Like, I'm not too familiar with Big Ten rivalries. I mean, I know the big ones.
He gets out
But
to about the 37-yard
I was
line.
watching the Minnesota-Penn State game, and there was a trophy for that. Is there like a trophy pretty much for like almost every Big Ten game? And what's the history behind the Penn State and Minnesota trophy?
Tackle
I'd like
at
to know.
about the 37-yard line.
Anybody have an answer?
No gain on the play.
I could easily Google it,
Bring up 2nd and 11.
but I'd rather just know. That makes sense. 2nd and 11. Another negative gain on a run
Now he's
play.
scrambling.
Bo Nix, gets hammered by the linebacker, but he gets 3 yards. 3rd and 7 coming up. I mean, like,
Throws to the tight end, and that ball's incomplete.
yeah.
He was way
So,
out
I mean,
in front
like,
on that one.
if you
There was
think
no
about, like,
chance for the
listen,
tight end to
Deep
catch
South
up to that
Soldiers
ball
right.
there.
Auburn, Georgia. There's no trophy. Not that I know of. I mean, I've been covering Auburn for 7 years now, and I've never seen a trophy. The Iron Bowl, there's a trophy. There's a sportsmanship trophy. But for whatever reason, they do not award it to the other team until
There's got to
like,
be some sense of
that
urgency to
next
this
basketball
offense right
season,
now.
which
They
is
don't have the
strange.
luxury
They do
of
it during a
wasting
basketball
drives if
game.
they want to get back
And I
in
think
the
it's a
game.
mistake. I'm sure whoever decided to do that said, hey, we need to get people interested in basketball at Alabama and Auburn. They really need... Ooh,
Passes
picked
left,
off.
going the other way. He's
What a
taken
grab,
down
what a
around
snatch
the
there, man.
38-yard line. Another interception by
Went up
this
high,
defense,
Christian
and their
Tutt.
sideline is really
He's having a good
Yeah, they
game.
didn't want this quarterback to be able to beat them through the air. And with 3 interceptions,
But they really, that's my opinion, the Iron Bowl, they need to give they need to have the trophy on the sideline, so whoever wins, they get it after the game.
Ball on the 38.
Enough of this not having the trophy there, and they only show it
38-yard line.
at a basketball game. It's silly. Just have the trophy on the sideline. Let the players rush to the other sideline or protect it on their own sideline after the game.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Whitlow struggled a little bit. That's good.
Pulls down the
Oop.
catch, and he's got room here. And he's tackled
Spencer
at the
Knight
14-yard
wide
line.
open. Auburn's in the red zone. That's not going
Tackled for a
anywhere.
loss.
Well, give the defense
He
all
had a
the
pitch
credit
for him,
here.
just didn't have
And
enough
that one
time.
snuffed out from the start. It could have been an even bigger loss.
From the 17-yard line, it's 2nd down.
So this is a nice opening drive for Auburn in the second half. Keeper.
The 10.
Nix is going to be
And
close
he's
to the
leveled
first
at the
down.
5-yard line.
You saw the Powell kid signed for Auburn basketball days. He also played for the mid-year. I'm not familiar with the kid. I don't cover basketball
They'll bring him
recruiting.
down at about the 3-yard line.
Whitlow picks up the first down. Go check out Auburn.247sports.com. I'm not sure if Mark Murphy wrote something or not. He covers basketball for us. I'm not sure if there's anything up. I don't know. I haven't looked. Maybe I'll answer that question. Touchdown to Artavius Whitlow. And Auburn out to go up 17 if they can hit this extra point. Benefactors of 3 turnovers in this game.
So that's a
Auburn up
7-play,
22-3.
38-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
4:28
Boy, this
remaining in
offense
the
right
third.
now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running backs.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's taken down right around the 44-yard line.
Lawrence Cager, three catches for 28 yards. He got hurt last week, but he's already been cleared to play this week. So he'll play for Georgia. Ooh, big sack.
A great defensive end in college football just pins his ears back and has, again, that extra
I knew that was
instinct
coming
to
at some
know
point.
when to jump
Nice
the
spin.
snap count, when to take
Marlon
a chance
Davidson.
on third down. And it seems like they almost saved their extra pass rush and extra incentive as far as their energy
Second
when
and
it really
17.
matters on a third down, when they feel like they can beat that offensive tackle and get off the line of scrimmage a little bit quicker. And that's something that I think we've seen him do throughout this game.
One play.
Nice run
Has
there
some
as they
room.
work the
Gets
outside.
8. And he's back to the line of scrimmage.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Georgia going heavy mass protect here.
He sails it long. The defender
Almost
hit and then
intercepted
dropped it.
again. So Georgia's got the punt. This has been a pretty even game with the numbers offensively, except Georgia's thrown 3 picks. Jake Fromm has thrown 3 picks.
Gets out to about the 21.
One could say Georgia's offense is moving the ball more effectively per play,
Not much of a problem getting the ball in the
but
end
they
zone on
keep
their
ending
last
drives
drive
with
as this quarterback
interceptions.
just picked apart the defense.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm. And a lot of that
Adam
has to do
LaFont
with
says,
preparation. You can see right
sorry
now
if this has already been
the
asked.
being able to make, getting
Is
the
it
football
safe
out
to
of his
assume
hands,
Kevin
he's
Steele will
feeling
probably be
very,
back
very
next
confident
season?
in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I don't know. I don't know if that's safe to assume, to be quite honest.
Gets it out in a hurry. Stays in bounds and made a nice
Did he
catch.
catch that? Wow. Great catch.
He fights forward to about the 40.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Gets it out quickly.
Quick
And
pass
they make
after
the
Eli,
stop at the
gets a few
42-yard line.
couple yards.
Daniel on the tackle at the 42-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Caught out in the open. He's tackled at the 43.
Eli Stove come out big on this drive. 2 big catches, 16-yarder. I think that last one was 14-yarder. Auburn is moving again, now down to the 40, 2nd and 7.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 40. And they got to him before he can get back to the line.
Scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 7.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Nice, not a nice pass or a nice pass cross. Spencer Nye again. 2 catches for 40 yards. Productive day for Bo Nix.
They'll get him for a loss.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Throws it in a hurry.
Perfect opportunity for a little
And down he
screen
goes
like
at
that
about
with
the
the
19-yard
pressure
line.
coming at the middle.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Gets 9 yards, so it's 3rd and 5.
Quick throw, incomplete.
Just overthrows him again. Yeah, that's the 2nd or 3rd time he's overthrown that route.
4th down. So the
Going
kicking
back over
team
the
is on
left
the
side.
field. They'll
So
try
Auburn's
for
going to go for
3.
a field goal again with Anders Carlson.
Kicks up, and they tack on 3 points.
Hits it 23-3. So Auburn hasn't put Georgia away, so to speak, but
he really got a hold of that
Auburn
kick.
up 20 points. Could have been
And it goes into the end zone.
a larger
Down for a
margin.
touchback. The Bulldogs are just falling apart in this quarter. I mean, are there any positives you can even use to motivate the team right now?
Well, as bad as it looks and feels right now, there's still over a quarter of football to be played. You just got to forget about the mistakes, try to get a little bit of momentum created, and get confidence back in this quarterback being able to make plays for you.
Runs it and tackle in the backfield.
Big Cat Bryant recovers on that one. He over pursued and came back on the play and got it.
Catches it, and he's punished.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Going under center. Broke a tackle.
Gains
This
his
is
way to
first
the
down.
39-yard line.
What are DeAndre Swift's numbers? 15 carries for 68 yards. He's been stopped for a couple of losses. So.
And he's tackled right away.
And the first down.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. First down.
Georgia's moving.
He's under some heat. They bring the quarterback down.
Nice sack.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
From behind.
So that sack sets him back a little bit now. They're looking at 2nd and 13.
What's up, Jim Eminem? What's up, man? All right.
Quick pass, and he hits him hard at the 48-yard line.
37.
That makes it 3rd and 6.
Almost the fourth quarter here. Georgia's probably going to let this bleed off. Oh, we got the snap off.
He's out of
And
bounds.
he's short of the
43-yard
first
line.
down, so it's 4th and
That's
2.
3 down
You would
and 1 to
think
go.
Georgia's going to go
Auburn's
for
in
it.
front by 20. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Right?
Goes
Nice
a
pick
laser
up, short
across the
pass
middle.
middle.
Tackle made at the 32.
Keeger, it's 11. So Georgia is on the move.
Great concentration to
Now
haul
they're
in.
in the red
And he
zone.
tackles him hard at the 20-yard line.
Georgia is not done yet.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Could they get another interception here? That's what they got last time this offense was in the red zone.
He had a man.
Number 8 was the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 11th play of the current drive. He gets out
Right
to
down
about
behind
the
the line.
18-yard
Oh,
line.
no, not behind the line. Give him a yard. 3rd and 9.
He flings it. Fires
That's a
quickly, and he's
touchdown.
got his
No catch.
receiver for the touchdown.
Georgia's still in it.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
It was a pretty simple route, but they run it to
Big catch.
perfection for the score. So the
Big
referee
play.
initially calls it a catch, but we'll get a second
Are
look
they
at it here
reviewing it?
and determine if he was in bounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so
Oh,
fast that it was very
jeez.
tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
After review, they decided that the call on the field will stand. Okay. And he adds the extra point.
All right, Auburn up 23-10. Important possession here. Auburn got to burn a little bit of clock.
As the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive.
Hey, thanks to the 37 of you live viewers here on Twitch for watching Twitch.tv/Brennan Marcello. Thanks for joining us. Split low at 4 yards. Stays in bounds.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Catches it.
Pass play. After that, the Will Hastings did not stay in bounds. That's an interesting call. On the ball.
On the ground with the tailback. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
It was 7 yards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
See, this is the time you want to get into the Tupper shell. Be conservative. First down.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Around the 36-yard line.
Still a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's like Auburn wants to hit 30.
There he goes.
Thanks for the keeper here. It's the first down.
Gets out to around the 28.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28.
I guess the computer just doesn't understand the need to run the clock out or why you keep throwing past to DJ Williams. Is that DJ Williams? Yeah. First down. They're hurrying to the line.
He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
From the 20-yard line.
Georgia still has all 3 of its timeouts.
He makes it to the 18-yard line.
2-yard rush by Schwartz. Yeah, Jim and M, I don't know if this is serious confidence or just the computer's crazy. It's a computer. I have no idea what it's doing. Look at this. Oh, he fumbled. Goodness gracious. Auburn recovers, but yikes. You think the Boo Birds would be out after that? What are you doing?
The sack makes this a 4th and very long.
Another field goal attempt. This might be the longest of the game.
It's up, looks long enough, and it's good.
And he gets it. So it's 2 touchdown game again.
Like they're ready for the kickoff.
And not just that, but it's 2 touchdowns with two-point conversions, excuse me.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So now the offense comes back out, hoping for the same success they had on their last drive. Gets to about the 27-yard line.
Deciding to run the ball. Auburn's deciding to throw the ball when they're trying to burn when they should be burning the clock, and Georgia's deciding to run the ball when they should be throwing the ball. Gotcha. Makes sense. That's the clock just bleeds away.
Fires out to his
missed tackle.
Brought down at the 36.
If they're going to have any chance to pull this one out, they'll need some more fine efforts like the one on that catch.
I'm sorry, I said Jake Fromm had 3 interceptions earlier. He has 2. The other was by that punter or whoever on that fake punt. Oh, this might be a... Georgia's not dead yet, guys. Not dead yet.
They'll work the right side.
It's a touchdown.
Nice
No,
right
short.
Gain of 6 yards. That brings up second.
And Georgia still has 3 timeouts remaining.
He's on the run.
Goes all the way across the field for
-1
at
the 2.
3rd and goal coming up.
The defense backed up into their own
Clock
end
is
zone. It's
ticking.
3rd and goal from the 1. They come out in a goal line set. Touchdown.
And he's
Georgia.
in. All right. So, does the computer know to run go for 2?
Getting the ball into the end zone. That's what we saw right there.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion.
This is your play of the game right here.
He might not be able to get the pass.
Boom,
off,
stopped.
And they won't get
Sacked.
the 2. So a 6-play, 75-yard
So
drive.
it's a 2-score game with
3:02
3:02 remaining onside kick coming.
So the score now, 26-16.
Oh.
And now things have gotten a little more interesting.
Brad, this one's not over yet. Watch out now because the momentum has completely shifted.
Pretty good looking touchdown drive the last time these guys were out there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another sack.
At the 41.
Garrett Hall with back-to-back sacks. And a 2-point conversion attempt, and then on this first play after the onside kick recovery.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Just throws this one away. Throws complete. He's got space to work. They'll bring him down at the 45.
All right. So 4th and 3, and this will be the ball game right here.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. They're all tied in on the line here on 4th and short. And he's tackled right around the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
On the throw, incomplete pass. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. And he's taken down around the 30-yard line.
There's Pickens. First catch.
1st down.
11 yards.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. And he just gets rid of it. Here's the 8th play of the series. They come out in a 5-wide set. Quick throw, and he's got his receiver again. And they make the stop at the 23. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Fires out to his receiver. That's a great tackle at the 16-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. 1st down.
Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Game's not over, guys.
Quick strike, and he drops it.
Georgia still has all 3 of its timeouts.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
one's incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 16.
All right, 4th down is coming.
Pass complete and taken down immediately.
That's a very
4th and 6. This is the ball game.
He throws left. Quick throw in the end zone. Touchdown.
Wow. 4th and 6. Oh, my goodness.
Late in the 4th quarter, 1-possession game, and this is where poise really takes over. Whoever shows it will win the football game. Here's the extra point to get within a field goal.
Well,
he makes the PAT.
Georgia's got a shot, guys. Georgia has all 3 of its timeouts. It's going to attempt an onside kick here. And they got the last onside kick. Auburn recovers this one.
And down he goes at the 39-yard line. The Tigers having everything going their way right now. They have put up 20 straight points on the board. Here we are late in the 4th quarter in a very important and a very tight football game. And who's going to come to the forefront? We'll see who's got the most leadership. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. From the 39-yard line, it's 2nd down. Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. Georgia will have 1 timeout remaining. They come out in an empty backfield. Well, that's just a huge stop right there here late in the 4th quarter in a game this tight. That might be one we look back on later and say that won the ball game.
I don't understand even throwing the ball, even though it's, 3rd and 10 there. I'd still run it. So Georgia's going to get the ball back with more than a minute left.
Georgia's staff right now has got to be thinking what the defense is looking at and what they're going to be keying on.
Well, the defense is going to be looking at this running back. They're going to put
this went from 26 to 10 to 26 to 23 quickly.
Make a big play. That means the offense
and Georgia has a shot.
Find somebody else maybe on this drive ready to step up and maybe become the hero to be able to win this game.
Fires quick out to the receiver. He can't make the grab.
Georgia still has a timeout remaining, too.
They line up at the 12. 2nd down. Wide open receiver, and it's incomplete.
Number 89 was the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
He's under some heat. Got it and brought down immediately.
All right, this is your game. 4th and 5. Georgia's converted the last 2 4th downs to stay in this game. Oh, almost picked, but that'll be the game. Turnover on downs. Auburn is going to survive.
Huge play for the defense. This might be it. They've got the lead, but if they add to it, they know they've got a
heart racing.
Under a minute left in the game.
Game for Auburn, wasn't it? They're in control. 3 turnovers by Georgia, and
take a knee.
Auburn
from the 19-yard line
seemed to be in control.
It's 2nd down.
Dang.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try
Georgia
to
gets within 26 to 23. They recovered 1 onside kick. Went down and scored on 4th down. And they managed to force a punt. And Auburn still survives. 26 to 23. Huge win for the Tigers at home at Rivalry Stadium.
The Tigers with a victory 26-23. As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts
The
do you
play of
want
the
to
game
share?
is Bo Nix's touchdown
came out
run,
here
which was the
today
first
and
touchdown
played
of the
with the
game.
heart and intensity that you love
Georgia
to see in
fans
a
are
rivalry game.
wondering
They should be very
what
proud
just
of their
happened.
victory because wins don't come easy between these two teams.
Jake Fromm is mad. Anders Carlson's happy. Anders Carlson's your player of the game. He scored 12 points. Or, excuse me, more than 12 points. He hit 4 field goals.
For another edition of NCAA Football 14.
He scored 14 points with 2 extra points. Wow. So thanks. Hey, 57 of you here now in the chat watched the end of our live stream of the simulation of Auburn against Georgia using NCAA Football 14 for the Xbox 360. This roster was downloaded from user PinWizard13. Thanks to OperationSports.com for providing the forums and access to get these rosters. We're going to look at team stats here, or player stats, excuse me, before calling it a broadcast. Just a review here. Bo Nix, 14 of 20, 158 yards. More importantly, no interceptions. He was sacked 3 times. Nix also led Auburn in rushing, 23 rushes for 73 yards and a touchdown. Whitlow, 48 yards on 20 carries. DJ Williams, 7 yards on 3 carries. Very good rush defense for Georgia. Eli Stowe led the way with 5 catches for 53 yards. Spencer Nye had 2 catches for 40 yards. Jack Driscoll gave up a sack. Bailey Sharp gave up a sack. I don't know why Bailey Sharp was in the game. KJ Brett led the way with 10 tackles, including a TFL. Christian Tutt, Noah Igbenogany had interceptions. Opapo with an interception, the very first interception actually in the game. He returned at 29 yards. Daniel Thomas with 9 tackles. So Auburn had 6, 7, 8 TFLs. Anders Carlson, as I said, 2 extra points and 4 field goals for 14 points. Let's look at Georgia. Jake Fromm, 28 of 47. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 293 yards. Passing, he was sacked 4 times. Break down my Fortnite stats, says Jim Eminem. They're probably terrible. My Modern Warfare stats are much better. I've been playing that. DeAndre Swift, man. Woo. 19 carries, 106 yards. Pretty good day. Yeah, a long run of 28 yards. Georgia probably should have run it more, but they had too many negative plays and interceptions. Look at the how many players caught passes here. Cager led the way with 6 catches, but Blaylock also had 6 catches. He actually had the most yardage, 60 yards. George Pickens, 1 catch for 11 yards, and that was late in the game. 4 different players allowed sacks. Campbell with 9 tackles. Grant had 5 tackles for loss. Walter Grant with 5 tackles for loss. Blankenship. So that's it. Auburn a winner 26-23. I think Auburn fans would take that, but man, was that a heart racer there at the end. Auburn was up 26-10, and Georgia came storming back and recovered an onside kick and scored a touchdown 4th down and made a game. And Georgia had a chance to win the game and got possession with 1:02 left. But was unable to do anything and had a turnover on downs, thanks to a good defensive performance by Auburn. So Auburn a winner 26-23 in this simulation of what should be number 4 Georgia and number 12 Auburn in the College Football Playoff Committee rankings. We'll see what happens Saturday when the two teams match up, 2:30 p.m. Central Time on CBS Saturday inside Jordan-Hare Stadium. We'll be there, auburn.247sports.com. Thanks for joining me. I'm Brendan Marcello. Much more coverage at auburn.247sports.com. I'll see you down the road.